Hello friends, in this video we will see different view options that are available in STAAD Pro. To explain the view options, let me first draw a simple structure. For that, again I will use the structure wizard. For that, go to geometry menu and click on run structure wizard, and from here choose frame models and click on Bayframe and just click on OK. Whatever is here, I want to accept it. Okay, close this window and after that click on yes and just click on OK to put your structure at the origin. So we got a structure over here, a frame structure. To access the view options available in each STAAD Pro, you have to use the view menu over here. These options are also available here, right over here, from here to here. Okay, I have already explained about these options in my earlier video in the continuous beam chapter. I will not explain these things in detail again. For a quick recap, I'll say that if you click on this option, view from plus Z, so you can see that this is your Z axis and you will stand on the Z axis and you will look at the XY plane of the structure. And if you click here, then you can see that this is your X direction and this is your Y direction. So you are looking at the XY plane. And if you want to select this floor over here, the top floor, just left click here, get your selection rectangle, move your mouse, and when you reach here, release your left mouse button. You can see that the beams have been selected. Not only these beams have been selected, but all the beams in this region have been selected. To see this, again click on this isometric view, left click. You can see that all the beams of this floor have been selected. These view options are helpful to do these works, okay, making the selections. Similarly, we got a view from minus Z and we got view from minus X, view from X, that will show you the right side, it will show you the left side of your structure. Similarly, it will show you the top face of your structure and it will show you the bottom face of your structure, and this will show you the entire view. Now I am concerned with the rotation commands. This is not the rotation command that we used like this one. This command will rotate your entire structure in reality, okay, but this will only change the view of your structure. It will not rotate in the reality. And if you click on this option, rotate up, if you left click, then you can see that the structure will rotate up. To explain this, how it works, okay, let me delete everything here. We go to the top. If this is our structure and if this is our structure and this is the ground, the rotate up command, what it will do, it will put an axis of rotation here and it will rotate like this, so that the structure gets flipped over, okay. And you can see the same thing over here. And if I just click on this rotate up command, then you can see that the structure is getting rotated. Okay, let me just show the isometric view, and after that click on rotate up command. So you can see that the view is changing. Okay, save it. You can see that, right, how the rotation is working. And let us again see the isometric view and zoom in, pan it, and rotate down command, it is the opposite of rotate up command. If I click it, then you can see how the structure is rotating, okay. And if I click on rotate left, it will rotate your structure in the left direction like this. Okay, first see the isometric view and click on rotate left to see that the structure is rotating in the left direction, okay. Similarly, you can see the rotate right. So I was using the rotate right option. Similarly, you can see the rotate left to see that the structure is rotating in the left direction. Similarly, you can spin left and spin right. Over here you can choose the axis of your rotation. For example, if if I go to the isometric view, okay, if I see the whole structure, click on this display whole structure option, and you can see that this is my whole structure. And if I want my structure to rotate about this node, then what I'll do, I'll select this option, toggle view rotation mode, and it says control shift and click of node can change the center of rotation, and click on OK. Now the center of rotation is this node. I'll change the center of rotation as this node. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll just press control plus shift and click on this node, left click, and after that if I do left rotation, you can see that the structure is now rotating about that node. This is how the rotation command works in STAAD Pro. Similarly, we got the zoom command. So this option over here, display whole structure, it will display the entire structure. There is a difference between display whole structure and this isometric view that we will see in the another video. Different zoom command we got, like dynamic zoom. If I left click on it, and now if I select only this much portion, then I'll get another window that will zoom to those members. Now close this. Next zoom option that we got is the zoom extend. Suppose that you are zoomed in, okay, uncheck this option. Suppose that you are zoomed in into your structure. Now you just want your structure to fit your screen. For that you have to use the zoom extend command. Left click on it. Now the structure will perfectly fit your modeling screen. Similarly, we got a zoom in option that will zoom in, and zoom out option that will zoom out, and we got zoom factor option. Left click on it, and suppose you want to zoom your structure by 2 times, give the factor as 2 and click on OK. Now the structure has been zoomed twice. Okay, similarly you got other options of the zoom. Similarly we got previous selection option. Suppose that you selected these 2 frame members by pressing control, okay, these 3 members, okay, let's take 4 members. Somehow you clicked somewhere and the selection is gone. To select these 4 members is kind of easy, but what if you had selected like 5 to 10 members at different locations of your structure? Then making those selection again by left clicking on it might be tough and waste of time. So what you do, you just click on this previous selection option, left click on it, whatever you had selected earlier will come back. Similarly we got pan option. If you left click on it, and if you are zoomed in into the structure, and if you want to move inside the structure, you can use this pan option. It's very easy. After that we got the magnifying glass. Left click on it, and if you just left click here, okay, if you just left click here, you will get the magnified form of that portion. We will see 3D rendering view options available in STAAD Pro. For that, let me draw a simple structure using the structure wizard. For that, let us go to geometry menu and click on run structure wizard, and after that go to frame models and click on bayframe, double click and just click on apply, and close this window and click on yes. I'm moving a bit faster right now because I have done these things over and over again. So I hope that you have already learned these techniques. Okay. All right. After that, click on OK. We got a frame structure here. Now what we'll do, we'll go to the general tab and property sub tab. Let us define our sections. We will define 2 sections. Click on define. First we will define a circular section of radius 500 mm for the columns. Click on add. After that I'll define a rectangular section for the beams. Depth will be 0.35 and the width will be 0.23. Material is concrete, and click on add. After that close this. Now what I'll do, I'll assign these sections to my structure. For that, first select the beams, go to select menu and after that go to beams parallel to and select beams parallel to X, and also select beams parallel to Z direction as well. Okay, now you have selected the rectangle 0.35 by 0.23. Okay, let me first make an edit here. YD is 0.35. yeah, it's okay. And choose option assign to selected beams and click on assign and click on yes. After that select circular option over here, circular section, and go to geometry again. Go to select option to select all the vertical members. Go to beams parallel to and click on Y option. After that make sure that assign to selected beams option have been selected and click on assign. After that click on yes. Okay, now what we do, we see the rendered view of this structure. For that click on this pyramid option, left click on it. Now you can see the rendered view of this structure. You can see the circular columns. Okay, so the circular columns, you can see the circular section, and also you can see the rectangular beams. Where this rendered view option is helpful, suppose that, for example, let's go to the geometry tab. For example, suppose that while you are modeling your structure, this beam over here was not drawn accidentally. So let me just delete this, click on OK. And due to the complex look of the structure, you are not able to identify this fault. You have to check your structure at each step. To check your structure, you have to use the rendering option. Now if you click on render view option over here, and if you are rotating this, you can clearly see and if you are rotating this, then you can clearly see over here that the beam is missing. Okay, you can see from here that the beam is missing. If you are just visualizing your structure, you can clearly see over here that the beam is missing. Okay, here the beam is missing. If I zoom into it, there is no beam available here. So you can locate these kind of faults using 3D rendering view. Now what you can do, you can just draw a beam using this option, add beams option, left click on this node, and after that left click on this node. So 3D rendering view helps to rectify your structural faults that you made accidentally. Not only the whole structure, if you want to just render a part of the structure, for example, you want to just view this connection at here. So select all the members connected to it. I have selected the column, hold Control, select the beam and select this beam as well. After that click on 3D rendered view. You can see the rendered view of this position. You can see how the beam and the columns have been joined. You can see that how the beams and the columns have been joined. Okay, now if you draw the plates, you can also render the plates as well. For that let us go to the plan, click on view from +Y option. Now let us draw a plate. To draw a plate, use this command, add 4 noded plate. Left click on it, left click on add this node. After that left click at this node, left click here and left click here. We got a plate. Right now we cannot see. For that we will render our structure. Again left click here, after that left click here. Okay, I'll just draw a single plate. Left click here and left click here. Now what I'll do, I'll just click on 3D rendered view, left click on it. You can see that a plate has been drawn at the base. Okay, this is the rendered view. This is all about 3D rendering, and it will be helpful in our structural modeling. we will see how we can insert nodes within the already drawn beam members. To explain this, let me use the structure wizard again. So go to geometry menu and go to run structure wizard. After that, go to frame models. This time I will only use the floor grids. Double click on it and just click on apply whatever thing is available there, and close this window and click on yes. Click on OK. Okay, we got a floor here. Now let us suppose that we got a beam here, right? Now let us suppose you want to draw a beam at a distance of 1 meter from here. So this span is 4 meter. Let us measure it from here to here. It's okay, so it's 3 meters. Okay, click here to remove all the nodes. Let us assume that I want a beam at a distance of 1 meter from this beam. For that, I have to put a node here at a distance of 1 meter. I have to put a node here, then only I can draw it. Now to do that, what you have to do, you have to select this beam because I want to insert a node on this beam. Select this, and after that go to geometry and click on insert node option. So this point is point number 1, this point is point number 2. How you choose it? Click on cancel. If you hover over this beam, you can see that here is you got a green color and here you got the blue color. The side on which the green color exists is your node number 1 or the lower node, and the side where the blue color exists is your node number 2 or the higher number node. Again select this beam, and to insert the node you can use the geometry menu or just right click here and click on insert node option here also. Left click on it. Okay, from node number 1, that is this node, I want my node to be at a distance of 1 meter. It says in which proportion the node divides the entire structure, and after that click on add new point, and after that click on OK. You can see that you got a node here. Similarly, select this beam, right click on it, and after that click on insert node. Distance is again 1 meter, and after that click on add new point and click on OK. You got a node here again. And now what you have to do, you have to left click on this add beam option, left click on it and left click here and left click here. So you got a beam over here. There are other options of adding a node. Let us see them one by one. Now select this cursor, beams cursor, left click on it and select this beam over here. Okay, click on yes, left click on it, and after that right click and click on insert node. Suppose that you want to add a node at the midpoint. Just in case you want to add a beam at the midpoint or at the center of that beam, it may be in the case of secondary beam. Click on add midpoint. Whatever the length of this beam will be, this node will divide that beam into half. Here you can see that the node has been placed at 1.5 meters from this node, that is at the center of this beam. Click on OK. You can see you got a node here, and it has divided this beam into 2 individual beams. Suppose that you want to join these 2 beams. You accidentally split the beams and now you want to join them. So select these 2 beams, left click on it, after that press Ctrl and left click on it. After that go to geometry, and after that click on merge selected members, left click on it and click on merge. Beam number to keep, which number you want to keep. You can see that 2 members are to be merged. member 2 is this member, member 44 is this member, and beam number to keep which number you want to assign the jointed beam. We want to name it as 2 and click on merge and click on close. You can see that the beam has been merged together. Also, let us see other options of inserting the nodes, and left click on it. Suppose that you want to split this beam into 3 equal parts. So what you do, right click on it. After selecting the beam, right click on it, go to insert node, and here n is equal to 2 means it will add 2 points at equal distance. So if we add 2 points, we'll divide the beam into 3 equal parts. So we will use n is equal to 2 and click on add n points. Here you can see that it has added 2 points at equal distance from each other, and click on OK. Now the beam has been split into 3 equal parts, 1, 2 and 3. This is how you can use the insert node option command in STAAD Pro. Suppose that you got these 4 beams. Let me join these 2 beams. Select this beam. After that, select this beam by holding the control button on your keyboard and go to geometry option and click on merge selected members and click on merge and click on yes and click on close. You can see that the member has been merged. Now suppose that you got a single member from here to here. Now you want to split the member at this position. So what do? You select this node first. For that, choose the nodes cursor, left click on it, and after that select this node, and after that go to geometry, and from there go to break beams at the selected nodes, left click on it. You can see that one new beams created. Click on OK. Now if you select the beam by using the beams cursor, you can see that you got 2 different beams. If you go to geometry menu, you can see a lot of options that are available here. Renumbering, splitting, breaking beams. I suppose that you have got a basic idea of what these actually mean. So I suggest you to play around these options, okay, by yourself. This will help you to enhance your knowledge and better learn these options.